knowing what I know now with Joe's model is that we go off the known. So if something unknown turns up, it's like, oh, yeah, I might do that. So, but eventually my daughter was born, and as Joe says, one of the best, amazing times in your life for enlightenment or whatever label you want to put on it would be when you become a parent. And oh my God, is it true? Because when my daughter came into my life, it completely transformed it. My first meditation was a morning meditation, 25 minutes with her in the sling. And it was mind-blowing. I felt absolutely head over heels in love with it. It's something just massively resonated with me. And I dived headfirst into all his work, constantly, every day, listening, everything, just videos, audiobooks, meditations, everything. I got everything I could possibly buy in his work. Put placards up around my house, everything. It just resonated with me so much. Kept doing the work, and again struggled with the work with unknown stuff and going through the model, but I stuck with it. That's the most amazing thing. And Dr. Joe again is an inspiration in that. He says, I don't care if you stop. What matters is if you come back and continue the work. And and that's the thing. Like, I've tried numerous things over my life and have got into them, been really brilliant into them, and then fell out of them. This is something I'm not falling out of. Like, this is something that is going to be the rest of my life, to practice this work, to bring it into my daily life. If anything, to say I fell in love with the work, I started to fall in love with myself and the beautiful being that I am. And to come here and the experience of this week is just absolutely blown my mind. The experiences I've had, like, I've had many, but I suppose one that I really want to talk about would be in the first coherency experience. What I could feel in my heart, like the love, like the energy here, it's like my hands locked to my heart. And it was like they were just heavy weights, but that doesn't even give it justice to what it felt like. But to me, it was a very high energy. And obviously, you obviously know in the process, like, you go through and, you put your hands out and you connect with the group and you heal someone, which is absolutely amazing. But when he said, turn it back in, and I brought my hands back in, I re-experienced my whole life. And this was on my 33rd birthday it happened. I was at my birth. I met my child, and, like, not my child, my inner child, myself. I met him and said, I'm here with you the whole way through. And everything clicked. Everything. My father died, I was there with him. My brother died, I was there with him. All hard experiences in my life, I was there with him. That person in that moment was there with him. And it just all made sense. I just said, like, it just really clicked, because I struggled with a couple of meditations, even to the extent where I was like, this is a load of shit. But I love this work. For a comment like that to come out of my mind, like, I know that's coming from a past self. I love this. It's not, like, there's nothing going to stop me from doing this. But it's just everything. The biggest message I take away is that I'm exactly, like, even sitting here right now, giving this testimony, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Exactly where I'm meant to be. It is so beautiful. The dance of life, the gift of life. Like, even in the walking meditation yesterday in the desert, like, I danced my brains out like I haven't in years. Like, I found a spot, the music hit me, the energy came in, and I just danced. I even took a picture of the sand, just destroyed from, I just let out. And it just, I suppose, like, what came to me was the gift that life is. That, like, from what I've learned from everything consciousness, created consciousness to experience consciousness. I love that statement. Because this is something we created because it's such a gift to experience everything. Touch, taste, sound, all the senses. It's a gift. And, like, when I had that experience, what it did then was connected me to my own heart. Then to my mother's heart. And then to my daughter's heart. And it was just, I can't even, like, because it came into the next one, where it then connected me to my mother's heart, my father's heart, my grandparents' heart, my lineage hearts, the hearts of everyone. And it was just, I never felt so whole in my life. In the last healing meditation, I was hugging a fellow healer, and I gave her, it was a little beautiful hug, and she turned around and she said to me, keep smiling. And no one has said that to me this week. No, the emphasis is that there's a tattoo on my back with the words keep smiling. That tattoo represents my brother that passed away. And it's just, like, when she said it, it just blew my mind, like, of more love, like, that, like, for her to say that and no one else has said it, and why she said it, like, that's the beautiful dance with the divine. Like, that synchronicities, the divine showing up in my life, it emphasizes to me that pay more attention and it'll just keep showing up. The main thing I'm taking away from this week is that I am a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful divine being. And I'm going to carry that into my community. Everywhere I go, I'm going to carry that, and I'm going to shine bright. I'm going to be the brightest light I can be to create the space for others to shine. And I don't care what I come up against. But I'm going to keep with it. I'm going to stick with it. I don't care how hard it gets. When them challenges come, the most important time to do the work. And I'm going to stick with it. And it's a promise I make to myself to carry that home. Because going back to the model, because I've an excellent understanding of the model, because I've studied it so much, is that I come to Dubai, I have no networks fired in my brain. I have no networks and neurons fired in Dubai. I've never been here. So there's nothing there. I go home, it's where my main networks have been fired. So that's the most important thing, is to carry that home and to open my awareness so that I can prune away those ones and sprout new connections of love so that I can just spread that amongst the world and shine bright.